Man, can't believe I made it to the triple digits, bro. Feel like forever. I thought I wasn't gonna make it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, the 100's a lot.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Sure.
All right. Episode 100 of the 100 podcast. I brought in Tommy Ansley, starting QB, La Quinta High School, number 6 on the Elite 11.
Yeah.
Eli Alexander, also. What do you play? Cornerback? Wide receiver?
Fullback.
You're a savage. No wonder you fucking tore your ACL last year. From La Quinta. It's only fitting, bro. For episode 100, I bring in some La Quinta alum. I guess to start, just like I started with Coachella Valley, starting quarterback. How do you feel about being on the Elite 11? Did you expect to be on the Elite 11? And is there any added pressure from being on the Elite 11?
Yeah, so I mean, ever since a kid, like, I always follow high school football and see all the Elite 11, Fighting a Hero, all that stuff. So it's always been like a dream goal of mine just to get there. After last season, I mean, I did some good stuff on offense, put up some good numbers, led the league in scoring, so I felt like I was a top guy to be on that list.
Gotcha.
And coming in, I wasn't super surprised, so...
You pretty much expected to be on there somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, I felt like a top 11 guy in the Valley. I don't think there's 11 guys better than me. Yeah.
Especially when you're starting quarterback at La Quinta, you're playing defense, you're starting kicker and punter too, right?
Yeah.
How do you keep conditioned when you don't get off the field, bro? Like, that's not something that most players have to deal with. Even when you go to college level, whatever, nobody plays both ways. It's like pretty much you stay on one side, and I've even seen high school teams have pushed towards keeping guys playing one way. How do you stay conditioned to do that? And you're quarterback. You're in every play. You're not taking a play off.
I mean, I train pretty hard, so I pretty much year round. I don't really take too much time off. I keep my body, try to stay at a certain point, and then I feel like I'm always like ready.
You're just always ready to go.
Yeah, and then obviously as the season goes on, it gets a little bit easier. Like next week, first game was a little tough on your body, like you start cramping and stuff. But like, as the weeks go on, you just get used to it.
Who are you guys playing week 1?
Carter and Rialto.
How do you guys feel about the game, and how do you feel you guys are as a team looking this year compared to last year?
I definitely feel like we're more like locked in, one more better goal. Like we're a lot closer. First off season I had in my high school career because of COVID and all that stuff. So we had the whole spring ball, summer ball is all us. Weight room, we went out with Coach Gleason this year. So I feel like we're ready.
You got a little more training in. It feels like everybody's a little more into the football zone.
Yeah.
How do you feel like COVID fucked with a lot of people's careers, bro? Like football, baseball, that, like, because it's just throwing people off. People aren't getting off season, especially. Yeah. Maybe a year or two before you, maybe like the people that didn't even get a chance to really have a full season. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Like it was so tough on the people waiting, and then even that little spring season they did in the end of beginning of 2020, like that wasn't anything. How'd
that work? I don't even know exactly. So Gleason was telling me something about it, but it was like I didn't get it.
Yeah, it was like a 5-game season, and they gave us like 2 weeks to prepare. So guys were out of shape, people getting hurt and all that stuff. It was pretty dangerous.
They had a 5-week season, and you guys had playoffs and shit too?
No.
It was just
5 games, all league. That's what we did.
And if you won league, you won league, and that was kind of...
It was kind of just like a... Like, I didn't play that year because of COVID and everything. I just wasn't, like, feeling it. But, like, it was just, like, to get football. Like, they just wanted to get football out there.
Pretty much just for seniors.
But, I mean, and then I feel like last year, too, COVID, because one of our games got canceled because of COVID. I feel like hopefully this year it's a clean year and we play all of our games, because I feel like last year we kind of got thrown off track because the game right before league, we had a COVID case and we couldn't play.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
shit.
9 games.
So, you guys had one COVID, they're like, no, you guys are out. You guys got to take a...
It was a little. I think there was like an outbreak with the whole program, like freshman, JV.
So they made everybody like quarantine or something a certain amount of days.
Yeah, like if you were vaxxed, you could stay at school, but if you weren't vaxxed, they didn't let you come to school.
Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah. We'll see how that worked out over time. I see a lot of. Not to get political, I've seen a lot of vaxxed people keep getting COVID, but we're just gonna skip right by that. That's hilarious, man.
But I mean, it was kind of brutal because like I feel like we were doing.
Didn't they change that? My bad. Didn't they change the CD? I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but the CDC They changed that to where like vaccinated and unvaccinated is basically the same.
Yeah, and I think it's like you only have to wait like 5 days now if you have symptoms or COVID. It's because like first it was like 14 days. Yeah. And now it's only like 5 days, and then I think you can go back to like school and work because it's not as long now.
I think we're finally. I think it's hopefully
Yeah, but the monkeypox.
Bro, those videos when the people are like, "I got monkeypox," and then they and they got the monkey. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I really hope that doesn't. Yeah. That doesn't seem like that's gonna hopefully be another pandemic, but you never know, bro. There could be something else right down the road. I don't think anybody. I remember going to a stand-up comedy show in LA at the Comedy Store, and they were talking about it was before COVID, like the whole outbreak, and they were like making jokes about it, and then 2 years down the road, bro, I don't think it's a joke anymore, No. So Eli, you're also La Quinta football player, and you tore your ACL last year. Yeah. How have you dealt with that? I don't know, bro, mentally, because I feel like that's always the biggest comeback. It's not the physical, it's the mental.
Yeah, I feel like recently I've been like thinking like, do I really want to play again and like risk my senior year? Because I was out for 6 months, 6 weeks on crutches. You're in a straight leg brace, and you just feel like hell. Because like my brother right now actually he's a freshman, and he tore his ACL the first day of practice, and right now he just got surgery like last week.
No way.
Yeah, so he's in the first.
It's a family.
I might be a La Quinta. It might be a La Quinta thing because I mean we've had like 6 ACL tears probably in the last like 2 years.
Jeez.
And but I mean it's mentally it's brutal.
What is the physical, the recovery, the therapy like? Is it pretty brutal?
Yeah, I mean it's time. It's a lot of like time. It's like little stuff, like little like flexing your quads, getting your hamstrings to fire again, getting your like just everything to get to like you need your muscles to fire like normally because they get shut down for so long because you can't really walk and move your leg, and you gotta like learn to straighten out your leg, and it's just basically like starting from zero again on one leg.
And when they fixed your ACL, did they use? Do you know what they used?
They used my hand. They took out some of my hamstring and then crafted a new ACL, and then I have a scar right here. Went in there, put it in, and then both my meniscuses were torn. I think they suctioned them down like one side, and they had to like shave one. But yeah, I mean,
was it a non-contact injury?
Yeah, I was playing defensive end. We were playing shadows the first league game. I go on and play action. I see the play action. I step. My knee just boom and just.
Yeah, and that's a rough thing getting back on the field and not thinking about that.
That's what I'm still a little like scared because. Anything could happen. I mean, it's football. It's aggressive. Yeah. I mean,
and then you do see the people that do have that injury again or whatever. But then you do, it's like you really think to yourself, like, am I really gonna get hurt again that bad? And like most of the time, probably not. But it is in the back of your head, bro. Especially I'm a Cowboy fan, bro. Watching Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
I'm like, you saw last year, he was kind of scared out there. Like, I don't really want to break my fucking ankle again. I don't want my bone sticking out.
In preseason, you see Zach Wilson. He like tore his meniscus just by like running doing like a simple little like run, and then he tore his leg. It's just
luckily it wasn't as bad as they were. They were kind of nervous, huh?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
What are your guys' goals this year as a team?
I mean, obviously we want to get that flag back. It's been a while now.
How many years have you guys?
We haven't gotten 5 years.
Really? Yeah. I remember there was a time when I was at La Quinta, we had that thing for like 12 years straight or some shit. Yeah. So that's the main goal, really?
Yeah. And Tommy to get a D1 scholarship.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you definitely want to, obviously, bro, right? You want to work on getting that scholarship and work on making that money, bro, in college, too. Yeah. There's possibilities in getting the endorsements and all that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about your chances of getting the flag back? Have you guys done any, like in the off season? Did you guys do any like 7-on-7 with PD, anything like that?
No, PD didn't really do any stuff, but we did stuff with Palm Springs, CV, I think Yucca too, and then we went to a tournament at Temecula Valley. Palm Desert actually was at that one.
Got you.
Yeah, so we played some good teams over there. We lost in the playoffs to Corona Centennial.
Oh damn!
Yeah, so they're the number one public school, so. We got some competition out there for sure.
So you're like, we did pretty good. Yeah. Oh man, how do you guys stay focused, especially are you both seniors?
Yeah.
As you guys are both seniors, you guys are. I'm sure you're the starting quarterback at La Quinta, and just the tradition at La Quinta, like football. Even if you guys haven't had the flag in 5 years, whatever, still football is huge at La Quinta. So, like, how do you guys stay focused when I'm sure you guys are getting that special treatment at this point? You know, as a high school star.
I mean, I stay locked in on my goals and stuff. Like football. Football is my priority. Like,
you play any other sports besides football?
Yeah, I do basketball, baseball, and track.
Oh fuck! How are your coaches work together with that? Because when I was in high school, that was like never easy. They were like never working together. Coaches were like, nah, you gotta be here. If you're not here, like, bro, you get fucking demoted and shit. You'd be like, nah, you're not playing no more. You're like, oh, I'm trying to play more. I'm trying to be a good athlete. You know, like, so how your coaches work together pretty well?
Yeah, so like, I played baseball my freshman year, and then I didn't do it during that COVID year, and I kind of was like, I'm done with baseball. I'm just focused on track. So last year I went from football to basketball. Basketball ended. Baseball coach kept trying to talk me into it. I'm like, I'm doing track, man. So my dad's track coach, so schedule kind of works out. Then the baseball coach was like, look, I want you to come be a closing pitcher for us, pinch run, just do some stuff. So I didn't even go to that many practices really.
That's pretty legit though. They worked with what they had. They had an athlete, and he's like, I could use you.
Yeah, he wanted me, so I did it. I mean, baseball. That was like the most fun I've ever had probably playing a sport.
Really?
Yeah, we went to CIF championship. We lost CIF, but it was fun, man.
You guys made it all the way to CIF this last year?
Yeah, I played at Fullerton.
Was that your senior season?
Junior.
So you have one more season of baseball. You're gonna play again.
Yeah.
How you guys feel? You guys feel like you got a good chance?
We got some good guys coming back for sure. Shout out Dylan Nelson. That guy looks pretty legit.
La Quinta, for some reason, even the whole valley, I feel like baseball's kind of like came up. Like Palm Desert's done pretty well.
Yeah.
Palm Springs. I don't know how Palm Springs is now, but when I was playing there, they're all right. And you guys have won. I think you guys won CIF not too long ago, right?
Yeah, 2018, yeah.
2018? What about you? You're playing baseball too, bro? You're like,
I couldn't play any sports last year.
I got a torn ACL, bro. I'm trying to walk. What are you talking about?
I was trying to play more sports, but unfortunately I couldn't. But, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Hopefully this year I don't get hurt so I can play more.
I think don't let the mental fuck with you, bro. You gotta just get out there and play and like.
I'm trying to do wrestling this year because I didn't get a chance to do it freshman year or the other year, so hopefully I can do wrestling. But
yeah, bro. Like I had some offers to play like some smaller schools football. Like there's like a little Christian school in Minnesota, like Crown College.
That's where I'm from.
And I just didn't go, bro. I didn't go, and I should have just played. You know? It's like one of those things. Like, might as well just go play, bro, and just if you can play, like especially your senior season, if you can get out there, bro, a couple games and
just do what you can,
see what it is, see how it goes. Bro.
That's definitely why I'm playing is because of my friend like Tommy, Isaiah, Makari, Diego. That's our group, and I'd say I'm playing because of them. Because I feel like I have to because it's the boys. But
I feel like I have to. No, enjoy it, bro.
I'm enjoying it because I'm playing with my best friends. Like it's fun. Football is definitely like practice every day. We're always together. I feel like we definitely got like a brotherhood going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's a big part, man. Is the brotherhood part. That's that's huge. You don't realize how big it is until you're out of football, you're out of sports, and then you're like, damn, bro, I don't even kick it with people like every day like that. I don't have people I trust like that.
And that's
bro.
like us being seniors. Like the sophomores, juniors, like they look up to us almost. So like we kind of have to like guide them to like I think it's kind of cool now because we get to guide them like past players did to us.
That's a great point. How do you guys feel about that? Like being kind of leaders for these younger guys, and especially now, bro. Like I feel like I don't know how it is exactly in high school, obviously, but everything's like social media. Everything's like kind of selfish and me. And like, how do you guys feel about like being leaders and trying to point these kids who probably aren't getting the best fucking, I don't know, leadership from their phone or whatever they're on. Like, do you feel like you guys got to make a difference? You got to like you got to fucking play 4 sports and like show like, bro, like there's no reason to chill and just like not fucking grind, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little brother that's a freshman right now, so kind of him and his friends, like freshman team, probably try to just show him like, hey man, you can do this stuff, like and you're literally like just basically
I don't know how to say it, but you're literally, they could just look at you and you're literally playing starting quarterback, you're starting on defense, you're a punter, you're a kicker, like, they look at you and obviously you're a role model by just what you do. You don't have to really say anything. Like, your work ethic speaks for itself. There's no way you play both sides. And you're just not a grinder. Yeah. What about you? You have a little brother, and he has to deal with a torn ACL. Well, he just tore his ACL. How do you feel like, I think that would be a big deal for you too, bro. Like, just to get back out there, just to show your little brother, like.
That's what I got. Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, if our team puts on to like show that, like, La Quinta still has it, because I mean, recently I feel like everyone's been kind of disrespecting us. Like,
sure.
Everyone like sits there and makes fun of us. Sits there whenever you won a league game. I feel like just us. At least winning hopefully the first league game and then just showing off. I mean, we got to show up for our school and just, it's our last year to prove anything. Like, after this.
Haven't you guys had kind of like a little bit of a coaching carousel kind of, and like, that's kind of rough to build a team when you don't really have like a set coaches that you can kind of rely on, because Coach A, hate him or love him, however it is, he was done, man. He got the job done. He was consistent every year, bro. We're right there competing for the league, and like, it was nothing special, but every year it fucking worked out. So is that rough for you, especially as a quarterback, or even you senior year, like having, because you guys got a new coach this year, right? New head coach. Like, do you feel like it's made you guys, give you guys a little more energy, a little boost, or you think it's been?
I mean, I think it was kind of good to shake things up. I mean, the last coach, I mean, they loved him. You know, we built 3 years with him. Yeah. Out of nowhere in April, we lost and was like, whoa. Like, I was so last minute and stuff. It was like, almost wasn't even okay with it at the time. And then the new coach came in and talked to us. He's like, just said some stuff that just kind of clicked. I was like, I want to put my life on the line for this guy. Like, I like his energy. So, I mean.
That's a big deal, too, especially if you're coming in as that new head coach and trying to put that first impression. Yeah. Because bro, you're going in, you're like, damn, bro, like, this is my senior year, and you guys are going to just switch up the playbook on me and all this shit, you know? Yeah. How has the transition been pretty easy for you? Is it kind of the same? Was he already your coach?
He did defense coordinator like a little bit, but he didn't do my junior season at all. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's kind of been around the program. He's AD actually. So yeah, we see him, we know him. So it was a familiar face.
Yeah, familiar. So a little different than your last coach, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Do you feel like you guys are like in? It's weird to say that because in high school, like, is there ever a rebuild? There's no rebuild, right? It's just new players every year. You're just kind of hoping to make it. Yeah. With the coach, just kind of, and honestly, I was just having this conversation with Coachella, like. It really isn't about the beginning of the season. It's just more how you guys gel as the season gets towards the end, and once you get to playoffs, and like, how do you guys feel? Do you guys have like a lot of seniors back? Do you guys have a lot of your main guys back?
We probably have like maybe over 20 seniors. I think
30.
We got a good number of seniors.
A lot of starters back.
Yeah.
And that's good. Even with a new coach, it should help keep things smooth.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Sometimes those big coaching changes kind of help out. Like, I've seen some of those NFL guys, they get all hyped up, bro. You see what's the new coach, Dan Campbell? At the Lions.
Yeah.
He's over there fucking getting them hyped up. I love all you guys and all this shit, bro. You're like, all right, bro, win a game, motherfucker. Let's see what happens. Man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of mental, but I feel like no matter who your coach, like in high school, like no matter who the coach is, it's a lot of the players, because I mean the players are playing and they're gonna perform.
Yeah, and that's what it is, man. People gotta buy into themselves. You know, like you gotta be fucking like I can do this, bro. It's not, and that's something you gotta buy. And as a young guy, it's tough because you guys are all scared out there. Like, it's fucking, you guys are slamming fucking helmets and like it's a savage sport, bro. So you gotta like take that fear and ride with it. You know, like
you just gotta
understand that the other team's probably just as scared, if not more scared. They're all kids, and you're most likely the torn ACL type shit, bro. Like you said, it was in the middle of making a cut. Like, it's really not contact most of the time. Most time it's you making a weird cut or something.
And it's like anything could happen at any point. You could literally get hurt just running down the sidelines. Yeah. Like when you're like something like that. Like
any sport.
Yeah, any sport.
In the car, bro. It's day-to-day life. Like,
it's just it's life.
Would you have any colleges that you're looking at right now?
So
you've talked to or anything?
So that spring, usually all the coaches go on like visit stuff. I had Montana State, Eastern Washington, and University of San Diego. They all came to visit me, talked to me. They kind of want me to switch my position, like running back or safety or something. So see what's good. Just gotta get my film this year, and hopefully I can get out of here.
They just see an athlete and they're like,
yeah,
we can work with you somewhere.
Yeah.
What position are you starting on defense?
Safety right now.
How many did you grab any picks last season?
I didn't play defense.
You didn't play defense last season?
I played a little bit my sophomore year, but then last year was kind of we had some seniors that could do it, and it's like if I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it. But this year I kind of felt like we need athletes out there. I need to do this.
Yeah. That's a fun position, bro. You're able to use your instincts a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you're an athlete, so you probably got those good. You know, you're already a quarterback, so you got those instincts. You have a feeling where the ball's gonna go. Get your hands on the ball and kind of.
You can definitely
pick or two.
Yeah, that would be nice this year. For sure.
Yeah, dude, those pick sixes are nice, bro.
Those change the game more than touchdowns, man. Interceptions are huge.
Yeah, have you made any official visits yet anywhere?
No officials.
No, any unofficial visits anywhere?
I went to some camps this summer. I checked out Oregon State. Oregon State was actually looking at me as a kicker punter, so I went to their camps over there. Nice to see that place. And then I've checked out a few like SCS schools over here. I've gone to Sac State, UC Davis, Cal Poly SLO.
Do you have a preference on a position you would play the next level, or is it just where everything fits best for you?
I'm just trying to play ball, honestly.
Yeah.
But, I can see myself at like receiver, running back type, but wherever they want to put me.
Yeah. Do you think there's a chance you could be playing receiver, running back, and then kicking too? Fucking over there kicking field goals
It probably depends on the level, because I feel like I've talked to some guys at the next level. I have a friend that kicks at Idaho. He's like, yeah, usually at the next level they don't try to have a bunch of guys play all these positions because it's just safety and injuries. But I think I could. Yeah.
How? Because how long have you been kicking on varsity for La Quinta?
Since sophomore year.
Yeah. 3 years and what's your? I feel like I've had people tell me you're kicking like 60-yard field goals or some crazy shit.
Yeah, I think I could hit a 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other day, I didn't work on my kicking too much.
Is there a difference on the uprights in college between?
Yeah, they're a little bit.
They're a little thinner.
It's thinner, but it's not a big deal.
It's the same shit. You just kick it in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. That's crazy, man.
He used to do like trick shots freshman year where he'd go from like a corner kick almost in soccer, and you would drill them right in the field goal.
You're not playing soccer though. You're not into.
I played soccer growing up, but it's during basketball season. I like playing basketball.
Oh, gotcha. How are you? What do you have a sport you would rather play in college?
Football for sure.
Football for sure is your thing.
Yeah, maybe if I get some looks at track's kind of fun.
Yeah. But football is your main one.
Yeah, football for sure.
You're a savage, bro. Football, I'll go football all day. That's crazy, bro. Why don't you? Because you said you were doing the pranks and shit. Why don't you guys work on a YouTube channel, bro?
Yeah,
get this guy doing the trick. Get him some money,
trick
bro.
Shots,
get him some YouTube advertisements.
You gotta hop on TikTok and make a little.
Yeah. You guys on TikTok at all?
Yeah. I don't really post, but that's why I feel like that's the easiest way to blow up right now.
I guess like some people we see on TikTok posting, it's like kind of cringe sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But bro. But you see people like they blow up from TikTok.
That's the roughest shit, man. Is when you're not really that type of person. Like you're not into like just being weird and fake,
and then people like get on you for like posting stuff. It's like, is it really worth it sometimes? But I actually during COVID I did some quarantine. I did some workouts, post them on YouTube. So I kind of like doing that. And then once school started, it's kind of like. It's a lot to do, man. Yeah, and then if you're like editing and all that shit, bro, it's a process. And I've learned along the way, bro. Even like the podcast, it's like it's a process, bro. Editing any sort of video to make it where people want to actually view it is like not easy. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah. And if you want good audio, you have to like do something to get a microphone.
And this is really not even.
That's right. I used to do the same thing, and then you'd switch the audio. You had to get the audio match up to the clip, mash everything. It's just. It's a lot. It's a lot more work than people think. Like, they think it's just.
You don't just go out there and record, like post.
You gotta make your videos quality and look good, you have to put in time.
And you see those higher end podcasts, you know, they're like flipping between cameras and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't got 5 hours. I don't got that much money, bro.
They pay people on payroll doing that for them that sit there and like it's.
They got producers.
So,
and
like,
they got
Logan
people.
Paul, have you seen his podcast? His podcast that's pretty legit.
Impulsive.
Full Send is a good one. I like
Full
Send is they bring on some people.
They have some Joe Burrow,
the president, man.
Yeah.
That was big.
Elon Musk.
I caught it before it got taken down.
Me too.
That was
the Trump one. Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, it was interesting, bro. Like, yeah, Elon Musk is interesting. They brought on so many big names. I still listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to Joe Rogan pretty heavy. I feel like he's gotten a little so rich to where he's probably like not really so focused anymore, you know. But
he has the UFC too on the side.
Yeah. But that Impulsive and the Nelk Boys, they're pretty. I'm surprised that their podcast is pretty good. Didn't they kick out one of the dudes that was on there?
Yeah, well, they had
So who was it? Nino?
No, well, they had someone else in it, but now they added some new guy. I forgot his name. He's kind of like a nerdy though. But it's Salim and usually Kyle.
And then what happened to Jesse?
Jesse, I mean, Nelk's kind of fun. They kind of fell apart. Yeah. I think they're slowly declining, but the podcast is kind of, I think, reviving them almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because they got rid of Steve Will Do It.
Well, yeah, well, he got banned. Shit. Yeah, he got banned. Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's another thing you look at. You know, Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
he got banned the other day too on Instagram.
Hey, bro, I fuck with him. Some of this shit's a little crazy, but you listen to him and you hear him out. You're like, makes a little bit of sense. Okay,
yeah, some of the stuff, but other stuff, like I feel like the internet, like it's definitely like not government right, but it's like they pick and choose who they want.
Yeah. Who they're gonna
you
let
sit there and
blow
look
up.
like Trump gets banned on everything. Like not to say like I'm like fan of him or anything, but it's like you're kicking people off social media. Like it's kind of like then it's not public speech. Like that's what social media should be almost. But like when you sit there and kind of pick who you want to kick off, like they're only
you should just let whoever talk.
Yeah, that's
like if they suck at talking, let them.
Yeah,
suck at
you
talking
can sit there and ban them, but you can't. I feel like when they just like permanently ban people out of nowhere, it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, man. There's even some good people that were actually, I feel like, trying to like help out people. Like even like Jordan Peterson was like kind of like shunned. Do you know who Jordan Peterson is? He was on Joe Rogan's podcast a lot. He's like a psychologist.
Wait, is he
professor?
Was he on Impulsive too? I think, or
I don't know, maybe. But he was the guy that was like not gonna he wasn't gonna start using the Zer, whatever, all the crazy pronouns in Canada, and they were like making it. They were like gonna kick him out of the university and it's like, bro, just you should be able to have your own views. Yeah. Like, and the politics thing, I don't know what happened to just not talking about politics. Like, that used to be a thing when I grew up as a kid. It was like, you just don't speak on who you voted for.
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck,
I like keeping that rap for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Vote for who you vote for. I don't really care. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, it doesn't make you different.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like those like social media is almost like changed like everyone as a person because there's new social medias coming out every other year, like TikTok, Be Real, like all these little like apps that come out, and you're just like, we don't need more social media. Like you're just trying to like post, like show everyone where you're at more time when you look back 10 years ago and no one was doing that, and now everything's
a show too. You know?
Everyone's it's.
No one's their own person.
It's like two different lives for sure. Like even some people I know, like the stuff they post on like their stories, stuff like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
it's like they sit there and they have like 3 different stories. They have like 2 private stories, a story, and then they just have like it's just it's too much. And I feel like high school it's a different like generation now, and I feel like it's slowly getting like worse because of social media. Yeah, and it's crazy because you have all these ways to connect. You have all these different social medias, all these places to connect, but in reality, you're connecting less because you're talking face to face way less. Like how often, bro?
Yeah, even at school, man.
People are so awkward at this point.
That's
like,
bro. You have conversations.
Hi, you know, like, bro.
You go in some classes.
You go in any sort of store or anything, bro. No one's gonna say like good morning. Everybody's just like.
Focus on themselves, their phones, like their own world.
Man, and then I'm sure high school too. Like you said, it's probably weird, bro.
Yeah, there's some classes.
After COVID, dude, once all that like TikTok stuff, there's like alt people, like it's weird, bro.
I feel like La Quinta's the community's it's odd. It's definitely I don't know. Kids are getting like they're kind of going old school, but they're also trying to like make a new old school with like the whole new gender,
like aesthetic, like.
Yeah,
like they're trying to like look cool and
bro. I'm so I got kids, bro, and I'm just like I'm so lost on this shit. I'm just like I that's why my boys right now are in like private school, and it's just like
I think
I want them to get like a good foundation because bro, there's so much fucked up shit out there. I want my boy to be a boy.
Yeah, you know,
I'm fucked up for that. Like I don't really get what it is, bro. Like, but I'll just whatever. Like I'll just be the bad guy, I guess. I don't really understand, but it's the new generation's crazy, bro. And then even all the government control and all that shit is like it's out there. Like you see it clearly, and you're just like, well, we can't really do anything about it. Like
recently, the elections, they talk about like them being rigged and like Russia coming in. Like it's just. You just don't know what to believe anymore, I feel like, just because of social media. But, I mean, it also kind of...
And that's bad, too, right? You don't even believe anything that's told. So, like, even if they're telling you the truth, you're like, no, that's not true. And you're like, all right, well, that's not going to work, bro. It's all rough. And especially for you guys, man. You guys are high schoolers, and you guys are coming up in this crazy-ass shit. Like, I wonder how you guys feel with the whole... Even when I grew up, the only thing we really had, I guess, which was pretty crazy, was 9/11. That was kind of, like... I was like 6 at the time, whatever. So I remember that pretty clearly. But besides that, bro, like there's nothing really, and nothing that's close to like a world war. And you got Russia fighting Ukraine. You got China and Taiwan, and like
it's crazy.
You got all these big ass countries who are like, we kind of don't like the United States, you know? And like, how do you guys feel any of that as like younger generation? Like you guys like haven't even lived a life yet, and you got all this.
It's kind of Like, even with COVID, it's kind of like, dang, one of the longest things going to last. It's going to affect my adulthood. You keep pushing stuff. You're like, oh, we'll be gone by the time.
I feel like, though, we almost got, like, robbed 2 years.
I feel bad for you guys, dude, because
we didn't get, like, the foundation years. And, like, kind of just, like, we went back to school and we were automatically juniors. We had to get jobs, license, everything. But we also, like, we were living in a life where we could just sleep in all day and just we were staying at home all day.
Yeah, it was just, like, lazy, like.
Yeah, you guys got bad habits, you know, and it wasn't even really out of choice. It was just out of
we had to.
You kind of just got stuck at home.
Yeah.
That's crazy, and I feel that was a big thing. I've had the same conversation with a lot of people. Is just I feel bad for like you high school kids that any sort of kids that had to deal with just two years of their life just kind of gone because. Bro, being a kid or being a teenager or whatever is fun as fuck, man. And like they're like, you gotta wear masks, you can't go anywhere. You gotta like, bro, you're like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm just trying to live my life, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to be young because as soon as you get out of high school, man, it's like real life slaps you in the face, you know.
That's what I feel like. We've been trying to do that like recently. We've been hanging out like every other day and just trying to do the most out of it because next year we're all gonna be our separate paths, and I mean. It's not
you don't know how it's gonna go, and it you don't have a choice, you know. Like you guys are gonna end up doing your own thing. Like you get to college, you find your homies that are there at college that you're around all the time. You're playing football. Football's fucking basically a job in college. You know, you got film, you got fucking train, you got weight room, you got fucking all that shit. You gotta fucking eat right. You gotta look at your playbook. Like there's all kinds of shit. So you get focused on your shit, and then. Some people have kids and like, bro, people just like go 100 different directions, and before you know it, you're fucking 25, you're 30, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, life flew, you know. As a kid, I feel like life goes by so slow, and then when you get out of there, it's like it just starts flying, man.
Like, I feel like high school flies by like more than you think because like
it does.
Now we're seniors, and it just feels like we were freshmen the other day, like playing freshman football.
Especially with COVID and all that stuff, like it's crazy, man.
I kept telling myself like, yeah, bro, it's only been a couple years. Like I could come back and like I kept wanting to play football or baseball or whatever, and then you get to a certain point, bro. It's been like 10 years since I played. I'm like, damn, dude, like it's been a long time. Like time just runs, man. Time runs by, and like high school and shit, bro. Like you guys just gotta take advantage. Like you, bro, you gotta fucking have fun, man. Have fun. Go play the sport. Yeah. Even with the injury, bro, don't let it hold you back, man. Because once you get out and there's no sports and shit, and you're just living a regular 9-to-5 life, you're just like, it's not exciting, bro. You don't. The struggle's kind of fun, man. That football struggle's fun, especially when you're out of it. You're like, damn, I kind of miss that. Waking up early, I miss the sweat. I miss like when you shit, bro, you do the 2 days or whatever, and then you can eat whatever the fuck you want because you've almost died for fucking 4 hours, you know?
For sure.
And especially like after, like we usually I'll go eat after, and I like that part of it. Like we all like it's
like after practice,
like just all of us like just going to hang out and just doing us like around our community and just
go to
it's
pools,
fun.
to hotels, but
like it's just
exactly,
it's fun.
yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna miss it because I mean it's my brothers. Like that's like your like growing up friend group. Like it's different than like college because you meet these kids and you're already 20 and you're already older, but like these kids I've grown up with since I'm a freshman. And, like,
Exactly.
They've seen me like, especially sports. I feel like they've seen you cry, they've seen you sweat, they've seen you at your worst, but they've also seen you like at your best. Like so, it's like they've seen you at every part of your life. So it's
how big do you guys feel like sports are for you guys? Like for people in general, like you think most kids should at least try sports out, play a couple.
Yeah, definitely in high school.
In high school,
I mean, everyone's mentality different. Like, I mean, it's like a job for me. Like I love this stuff. Like, I wake up, you know, my day revolves around my sport personally. Like I'm a lift, get better, go to practice. Like all that stuff is pretty important to me. It's adapted to my lifestyle. Yeah, it definitely changed me for sure.
Yeah, I just think sports help definitely for you to get through difficult moments and help with the grind and all that, especially as a kid, because like you said, like the COVID thing, you guys are just sitting at home, bro. If you don't got sports or nothing, like you're literally just sitting at home
like
playing video games all day long.
Yeah, like what else are these kids gonna do? Like scroll on their phone, go through social media all day? It's like you need to do something with your life, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the experience are everything. That's what I agree on for sure.
I think the only sport you could play during like COVID was like golf.
Oh yeah,
and that's what I feel like.
Golf, damn.
And that's the only thing you could do because it's a solo sport. Like you can't go and play football. Everyone's scared you're gonna get COVID. You can't go tackle a bunch of kids.
Sweating on each other, bleeding on each other. That's rough, bro. And golf, all those sports, man. I think a lot of people should just find a sport, find any sport.
You need to
there's so much stuff out there, dude. Like
you need to be competitive in your life. I feel like it's like
big
it just brings
That's
you to like a different
point.
mindset.
Yeah.
Like
that's a good point, bro. Is you gotta be competitive. You know, like if you're just not competitive and you're just comfortable, it's just like you're not really living any life. You're not really pushing yourself. Like you never really experience it because, bro. Yeah. When you're pushing yourself, you're trying to beat someone, or even like those big moments, like when you win or you learned a new skill that you've been working so hard to get better at. Like those are huge, bro. Like those are huge to just build you as a person in general, and even just, bro. I was just talking about the football. I took my boys to La Quinta High School, and we were just throwing at the football field. Mm-hmm. And I was walking them through the tunnel, bro. And I was telling them about like the band playing, bro. I was getting like goosebumps, and I was like, "Damn, bro! Like how big it is to play a sport, you know? Like that's a huge moment in your life. Like you're what, bro? The band's playing, you're fucking getting hyped. Yeah, I was even telling them. I even remembered the song. Like I was like fucking doing the song, bro. It was like
Friday night.
That's why we play, man. Friday nights.
Yeah, it's
nothing's better than that.
Yeah, you run out the tunnel. You run out the little inflatable tunnel, and you just got the people yelling. You got the cheerleaders on the side, like
running with your boys. Everyone's looking at you.
You're on a mission, man.
It's a good feeling, especially I feel like around school though, because like everyone knows like if you're on the team or not. Like when you walk, like everyone's like, "Oh, that's the football team." Like, and you look at like some kids, like they don't even play sports and they're like struggling in high school. And then you look at like kids that play sports and they're playing sports. They have sports after practice and they got to do homework, and they're still like succeeding while other kids go home and don't do anything and they're being lazy.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Sometimes jocks get a bad rap, you know.
And it's like they do way more. Like I feel like sports do way more work than anyone else on campus. Like obviously because they have practice after school and then they got homework, and then other kids just go straight home. Or
you're just choosing to work by choice.
Yeah,
really.
it's
you're
like,
just adding extra work to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you have a job on the like, I know me and Tommy both have jobs on the weekends, and like, I mean, we got our like stuff figured out, and I think that's what.
And you guys are working on weekends too.
Yeah. When we even this summer we were working at a golf course landscaping in the morning.
No shit.
At 4:30 a.m. Every morning.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, another buddy.
It was awesome.
It was different, man. It was kind of fun though. Like,
that's big, bro. That's big because I used to work for a moving company, and when you work a hard job like that, you realize how much you
don't
want
do
that shit.
Don't
yeah, really. Like, okay.
It makes you want to blow up on social media so then you can just go on your phone all day. And
or fucking focus, bro. Like, on football or whatever it is. Makes you want to go on social media.
I say you blow up on social media, you don't even have to do anything. Like, I feel like, and then you look at some kids that have, or like some dudes that like have been working at this golf course for 20 years and they work their ass off 8 hours every single day just to put up for their family. This is like, you don't want to.
That's rough, bro. That's a rough.
Yeah. You want to get out. I mean, you want to get out this.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Like us working there, it's not the same. Like we're working just to get some like shoe stuff. These guys are putting like food on the table, man.
Yeah, they got full family. Yeah, they got 2-3 kids at home. They got a wife. They got an apartment, a home to pay for. Like, and dude, and they, like you said, they've been doing that shit for like 20 years, just fucking out in the heat, bruh, sweating in the dirt, just nasty every day, bro. And that's what's crazy. You see those guys, and you're like, you think they're like dirty, and it's like, nah, bro. They just fucking been outside for 20 years.
They have. That's what they do every. That's their job.
I mean, someone's got to do it, I guess. But I don't know. I just don't want to settle in life.
Yeah.
Same routine, no things, man.
But it's good. It's good, like, to build the work ethic. Yeah. Like, for you guys to go out there, you're in high school, and like you're doing it by choice. Like, obviously, it's not a necessity. You guys. It's not a job you need. Like you said, you're doing it to buy new shoes or whatever. You're literally just choosing to work hard by choice. And, like, if you do that over and over and over again, it's just a habit and you have no problem working, you know? Like, a lot of people, like, obviously the social media and shit, like, it's a necessary evil. Like, you gotta do it. You gotta, like, bro, if you blow up on social media, who doesn't want to get fucking money for nothing? Who doesn't want to get free shit, free merchandise? But you can't forget the work ethic part, too, because, bro, if you can work and you can build that shit, then even if that social media falls apart and whatever, like, you know, like if Vine disappears, like, you know, like TikTok disappears, like you can just transition and pivot and do something else, you know, like that's kind of the big deal. Just kind of get used to winning over and over again. Like, make yourself win over and over again. Even if you have like a little loss here and there, you just go right through it and just keep winning and build that wave of momentum and just ride that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially football, bro. Football, like, you just start getting fucking, you have some good plays, bro. You fucking get a couple W's under your belt, bro, and just ride that momentum, bro. Your team starts feeling you. Your team's like, they start getting hyped up. We're good.
Yeah.
But you can't get, like, I think you can't get too, like, we're good, because then you sit there and get cocky and start, like, slacking off.
Well, hopefully you get to that point where you want to work harder. Yeah, like, we want to win a championship now. Like, we see a couple W's.
That's what I appreciate about Tommy, because I think Tommy, no matter what, he's always on everyone's ass. Like, he's always... He doesn't care if we were to win 10 games in a row, Tommy would still be like, "What are you guys doing? Like, let's fucking work." Like, you see real winners, bro. Like, you gotta be around. You see Kobe. You see MJ. You see all these guys, bro. Like, they weren't always the most liked guy in the locker room, but they were working hard. They're getting on everyone's ass and just be like, "We gotta make this shit happen." Like, no one's gonna do it for you. Yeah. You gotta do it yourself. Like,
champions, obviously, you don't do what everybody else does. You gotta go above and beyond. Like, that's the craziest. Like, even when they talk about, like, getting exercise and shit, they're like, yeah, you know, like, get, like, your 30, 45 minutes a day or whatever. And it's like, to really get ripped or get in shape, bro, like, you're not working out once a day. Like, you're working out, like, maybe twice a day. You're running, you're doing cardio, you're eating healthy. Like, it's a lot more than just, like, the basics, you know? Like,
well, not even that's what you put in your body, because, I mean, what you put in your body is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Can't sit
just drink water. It's like, all right, bro. All right.
Don't eat a bag of hot Cheetos after practice.
Just drink water. You got, like, 30-inch fucking biceps. Chill out, bro. You're on roids.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
As you go to some of the gyms, you get those dudes, and they're just, like, jacked. And I was like, you guys are definitely on steroids or something. Like, there's no way you guys sit there and just...
I love those guys too, bro. They'd be talking shit on me too. Like, they'd be like acting like they were like so much better. It's like, bro, I'm not on steroids, you know? Like, I just can't lift like you. I literally didn't put it in. I don't have it. I don't have I do need to recover, you know? Like,
do you know Cali Muscle?
I don't know.
He's like this big, huge, like, buff dude, and he's like definitely on steroids. And he just sits there and like goes to gyms and like reps like 5 plates, and everyone's just like looking at him, and they're just like, "What? Like, you're definitely on something. You're repping 5 plates, like, bench, like."
Bro, you ever watch the guy that goes and asks the bodybuilders, you be like, "Are you natural?" And some of those bodybuilders, like the chicks talking like a dude, they'd be like, yes. You're like, no, you're not, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Or they get all mad. They're like, oh, you want to fight? Or like, they get all mad at them because they think they're like offending them. It's like, you're definitely, if you're getting offended, you're definitely...
I saw one at like a Mr. Olympia show or something. The guy's like, you can't talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to you. The guy was like getting all in his face, like, dude, I'm just asking if he's natural. You could just say no or yeah. It doesn't even matter. He's like, man, did we make it to the... Were we close to the hour mark? 45 minutes, bruh. So how do you guys... When is your first game and what time is it? Is it home?
No, next Thursday it's away at Carter at 7:30, and then the next week we play CV at home on Friday.
So that would be a big game. CV at home Friday. How do you guys feel about that?
CV?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely like the CV's the top team DVL. So I mean, obviously you want to beat them, get some respect.
Yeah.
Like it's a Valley. It's different.
Even if no matter who it is, huh? It's like Valley. You gotta get the W. It's big. Even playing like Indio and shit. I remember that, bro. Just you still have the energy. I just want to destroy these fucking people.
Yeah. Someone in your rally bit.
Yeah.
I mean, but you still respect them too, of course, for sure.
Yeah. How do you feel like they have a pretty good team? I don't know because you guys the divisions all moved, and I know they did pretty good in their division, which is obviously not your guys' division. Yeah. So I don't know. How do you think they have a chance to win CIF in their section?
Yeah. I mean, I think they got some good guys on their team for sure.
I mean, the team they put last year, didn't they win CIF?
I heard they won. I think they beat the team
that won. Yeah, what was the team? It was Palo Verde, and they won CIF, and I think CV beat them.
I mean, I think CV could for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the offense they run, they do what they can with the guys they have.
Yeah, and then how do you who do you guys got in your CIF? Like, if you guys make it to playoffs, it changes?
It changes throughout the season, like based on your record or stuff. They'll throw you into stuff. They just made that new like 2 years ago, so it's so almost like last year. We lost like 3 close games toward the end of the year. If we would have won one of those, we would have gotten like
we could have
gotten a high ranking.
Really?
Yeah, we probably would have had a chance to win CIF. Honestly,
we had to win one game. Shit. We had to win one game. And we would have went to playoffs.
Yeah. I think. Like we were really close, but. So that's why it's kind of like, and then you win league. Like Palm Desert played Chaparral, and it's just not even fair, dude. Like the divisions are so messed up right now.
Yeah.
And then some of the coaches who were like wanted that stuff, now they're like, oh shoot, maybe
this is not really working.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this, man.
That's what they were saying. The CV coach was saying like they won league and then they had a road game.
Yeah, like how's that work?
How are you first and you? I guess like they're doing like some strength of schedule type ranking or something.
I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, for sure. That's weird.
All right. As we wrap it up, do you have anything you'd pass along for the younger guys that are wanting to play football, wanting to play sports? Either of you guys that you'd want to pass along to maybe the freshman or even a kid that's about to play high school football, baseball, whatever it is. Like any pointers you pass along to those guys?
Don't leave any regrets. Just work hard. Be consistent every day. No stone left unturned, and you won't be mad at anything you did. Those experiences will be everything.
That's a big point. No stone unturned is a big one.
Yeah.
What about you, bro? You have anything to pass along?
I'd say it's how what you do to your body. I feel like, you got to maintain a strong physical body. And I'd suggest probably like lifting and like working out a lot and just like being active. Like Tommy is like 24/7. That's why I feel like Tommy's always ready.
You got some people in there. Do you guys know who Zico is and Cal Miller?
Calvin Miller, yeah,
there are a couple people in here.
Yeah, but I would say like, I mean, you just gotta like, it's all what you do to your body. I feel like I would suggest definitely getting in the weight room early on and getting an advantage over everyone. Cause
the gym culture is definitely different right now too. Like you work out, right?
Yes.
You go to EOS.
Yes.
You can tell it's like packed over there, huh?
Yeah.
Like, just TikTok and stuff like.
No,
the new generation.
It's horrible vibes, bro.
It's kind of annoying though, because it's like. It's ego lifting. Yeah. It's not even like...
It's not even good lifting. It's mostly just people...
It's like
ego lifting. Like, just trying to like... They're just trying to like jab.
Yeah, or they're trying to like get a lady. Yeah. Bitches got their full makeup on and, you know...
full makeup, their the Gymshark suits. They got their little...
their little discount code on their story. use my Gymshark code.
The stringers, where it's like you get to like break down their nipples. Like they got like the tank top or like their whole chest. I mean, it's definitely something else. I feel like.
You guys definitely have a different generation, bro. You guys are growing up and there's just titties and ass everywhere, bro. It's just everywhere. It's on Instagram. What?
OnlyFans, like you look at OnlyFans.
Everywhere,
people
bro.
are making money at like Corona Cups, making like $1 million a month, just showing her body, and it's just like
it's almost kind of like sad, dude.
It is sad.
It is
like that's so.
Especially if you want like a real woman, like
you can't because
I can't even have a kid with any of these women.
Yeah, because you don't know what's
gonna be on OnlyFans next week. Like I like, bro, she's gonna talk about how she got to pay for the kid, and now she's on OnlyFans. Like, bro, it's like that's rough. It is rough for you guys.
The girls are definitely different in our generation. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like the whole like they act like I don't know, not to get like personal, but I don't know. Girls there's something else.
Yeah,
definitely in our generation.
Everybody, the girls and dudes, it's all like a show at this point.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, you just gotta kind of focus on yourself and just keep your circle tight.
Yeah,
you know who's really good.
Yeah. And you guys, bro, I think the big thing for you guys, because I did not do that, is not even fuck with the chicks, bro. Like, just fuck that shit, bro. You guys are in high school right now. Grind it out, bro. Get to the D1 college or D2 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Get to college ball and try to play pro somewhere, bro. Try to make that next level, because, bro,
there are a lot of options out there for sure.
Even parties in college, the ladies in college, parties in the pros or whatever, bro. That's way better than high school, bro.
Right,
you're gonna waste your time with this high school chick, bro, and you're gonna realize a couple years down the road you don't even like her anyways. So you're like,
you're a small valley too, man.
Exactly.
When you go to college, it's a whole different.
Like you think you found your girl in the Coachella Valley? Keep searching, dude.
Oh, dude, you already know it. That's fucked up. Keep searching, dude.
It's messed up, but I mean, it's true. There's so much more than a Coachella Valley girl. I feel like.
Yeah, you kind of gotta get out of here. I feel like
you gotta broaden your horizon a little bit.
You have to. You gotta go out there. You gotta experience life, bro. You don't wanna just grow up and live here your whole life.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. High school sweethearts are almost like impossible now because of social media. Because
it's always been impossible, bro.
Well,
I feel like most of those high school sweethearts, it's always a failure, bro. But
yeah, it's just you have to meet people, and that's what I think. It's all about connections.
Yeah, and especially as you guys are like building your careers and all that shit, like you got to be able to network and all that. So when you have a lady and you're in a relationship, like that shit just sometimes it just fucks with fucks with the whole
and then,
network.
like, you don't hang out with your friends, and then like your girls like on your phone, on your accounts. And
you're
stuff.
like, what?
That's
you're like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I'm trying to I want to have some privacy. Like that shit's great, bro.
That's
I've been there. I did that, bro. I've been.
That's what it's just. That's what now like you have to like. People are really like getting their like accounts from like the person they're dating. Like that was never a thing for like my parents or anything. Is like getting accounts and like
I need to know your location.
Yeah, the three.
I'm shitting. I'm at home. Like what
the Life 360 where you can see how fast they're going in their car. You can like see all this stuff, and it's just like that's crazy. Like you can tell like what street I'm on, how fast I'm going, and everything, and just like track me down. But it's just
I don't really like that stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
The air tags and all that. You got an air tag. You got the shit, the little notification. Like what the? I got an air tag with me. Who's following me? Yeah.
It definitely makes you just think that like the world is crazy. And
that is crazy, man, and that's the rough thing. You guys grew up with I grew up. I feel like. There was a little bit of privacy as I was growing up because it was just
social media was still kind of starting off.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't like
I'm still even though I'm young and I'm still 10 years older than you guys. So 10 years is a big difference with social media and all that shit. And bro, I feel like you guys grew up with no privacy. Literally,
we've always had I know kids in probably 6th grade that had phones, and I'm like, we're in 6th grade and we have phones. Like I didn't get a phone till freshman year.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
and I'm just like these kids have
already
everyone has iPads
and shit.
And then I look at my little cousins that are 5 and 6 and they got iPads already, and they're just like,
this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
this is gonna end well.
We'll see what happens when they're my age and they've been on social media for their whole life.
I don't think I'm gonna hand my kid a tablet.
I'm definitely not giving my kid. You gotta
get on the street, man. Go play some.
That's what it is, dude. My kids would be like, "Can I get on the tablet?" I'd be like, just go outside. Go run around, you fuckers. Bro. I remember as a kid, bro. It was go outside. You can drink the hose water. Like, you don't even need to be back until it's dark. You're like, fuck, all right, I guess I'm fucking living outside for the next day, you know? Like,
but I feel like drink the hose water. But I think even most parents nowadays, like, they're so strict on their kids, like, they won't even, like, they'll wonder where they're at 24/7 or, like, that's what I feel. It's just cause it's a scary place. It's a scary world we live in because you never know what's gonna happen.
And that's what sucks though you never know what's gonna happen. But now it's literally this news stories that are pushed are just kids getting kidnapped, people are getting killed, and you're like, fuck, bro. Like everywhere I look, people are dying.
Shit's real life.
Yeah. You can't really live in fear though, man. That's not good at all.
Yeah.
Just live your life. Whatever happens, man.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you got a good role model. Your dad is like a grinder, and it seems like he just does his shit and doesn't stop ever for no reason.
Yeah. He's on the go for sure.
Yeah. I remember, bro. In high school, that guy was always looked at as like kind of scary because of his work ethic. You as an athlete, you're like, fuck, dude, this guy is
still he's a top dog and definitely probably the best coach in our campus.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just different. You look at the track team and they have all these kids and like everyone's doing work there at track. Like, there's not a kid like if you slack off, you're out. He doesn't care. He's like, get out. Like, I'm not gonna.
I don't need you.
You're not gonna mess up my program that I would like. So
he's just built a program.
It's
where
his foundation. I feel like the track is definitely his foundation.
He's not putting up with stuff like.
How do you feel like that as his son? Like, do you feel like that was tough growing up, or you feel like that fucking just like put a certain dog in you, bro, and you're just never stop.
Definitely, like I think it was good, man. Like it was cool growing up. You know, he worked at La Quinta. Like I'd come in, use facilities, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I remember. I signed up for flag football in 5th grade. He's like, all right, start go to work. We ran some hills, like started lifting. So foundation was set, and now he's kind of on cruise control. I feel like with me now, like I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. He taught me the ways, and I'm just taking it from here.
He's letting the Jedi do his own thing.
Yeah. For sure. That's a way to look at it.
Nah, bro, that's good. Yeah. That's a good way because some parents can be like too fucking
over controlling like all in their stuff. Like my dad just lets stuff happen. Like he's not one of the coaches on the football like the varsity team. Like lets stuff happen. You know, he's not over controlling. Like you need to put my kid in right now.
He's like just letting. Clearly you're working. Clearly you're playing both ways. It's like what else does he want? Like I don't know what your grades are, but I assume you got good grades. You're clearly like
he's in calculus.
He's in calculus.
Tommy's a different breed.
Bro, what's your GPA right now? 4.0?
I got a 4 weighted and then like 3.6 unweighted.
Okay.
So there's 2 different.
So it's 4. Is that because you're in like 8?
Yeah, like, top IB, all that stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're gonna you'll have some offers. I feel like, bro. You have a good season. Because you got good grades and all that. You're a straight athlete.
Yeah.
But it's kind of messed up because like if you have a 4.0, you know how you usually get graduate in the white, like how it's like different. They're trying to take that away this year.
Oh, really?
Where they're trying to get everyone to graduate in the same color.
Oh, we're all the same.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like nah, we're not.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I look at
like Quinta's doing that shit too.
No, the whole district.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's what I mean.
They don't do Victorian anymore. It's like
that's what I'm.
They don't.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad because I worked my ass off all 4 years, and then now I don't even get to graduate in white when I have a 4.
You got a 4.0 too?
Yeah, 4.1 weighted.
Damn.
These kids are soft, man.
And they're taking it away from like me. Like I mean, I've done IB classes, honors classes. Well, these kids take CP classes, and we're gonna graduate the same. Like it's just
that's crazy, bro.
It's like whatever, man.
It's like I shouldn't get anything for doing more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's we're not all fair. Like it's everyone had the opportunity to join those classes and do the homework. Like,
they're scared her kids' feelings.
It's like I don't know.
Like
grow up, dude.
Bro. High school's not even hard, dude. Like
that's it's like CP classes. Like if we were to do CP classes, it would be a breeze.
Just show up, copy people's homework, bro. You'll pass.
Yeah, dude. I literally didn't even do homework, and I passed, bro. I just passed I got an A in every test. It was literally cake, bro. I was like, it's crazy, man. And that's what sucks is I got like probably like a 3.5 or whatever, and like I could have clearly had a 4.0, and it's like, dude. Just work, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's really not that hard. Like how hard is schoolwork?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
like
you
really?
think like right now, like this shit's hard. Then you go to college, you're writing 5-page essays. Like you think of like one essay is hard. Like probably maybe do like 4 essays all year.
Well, yeah, in college they'll do like a timed.
Yeah, well, you have to write an essay just to get into college. Most colleges you have to write an essay to get into it, like get into a school, and it's just like. I don't know. Like, kids are just these days. I feel like COVID made everyone lazy.
How do you guys juggle? Yeah, definitely. How do you guys juggle the schoolwork and sports? It seems like it's not too bad for you guys. You guys it's really not that hard.
It's definitely hard. I mean,
it's a juggle.
Yeah,
especially
night practice.
Yeah, we got Wednesday. Do you guys ever do that? The night practice.
Wednesdays.
That's the worst.
That's pretty tough. It's like. Might not get homework done tonight. I've always found a way like get my stuff done. Like even just like before school, like wake up a little bit early, get my stuff done. Like little breaks in between school, like get my stuff done. Yeah,
just kind of make it work.
Stay on top of it. Don't let the stuff pile up. Like Thursday night, you got all these assignments due Friday. It's not gonna work, man. Especially on a sports schedule, dude. You just gotta get home for practice, maybe lie around, eat a little bit, and then you gotta go to work.
Just not
do it all over again, man.
Yeah, not procrastinate too much. Yeah, bro, it's not. It's really. Well, you guys, I'm sure, because you guys are in the AP classes and stuff. Yeah. It's definitely more of a grind. Yeah. But those, like you said, the regular classes, bro.
It's just.
You're really not. You can fucking go to sleep in class and
exactly.
Pass.
Just all like busy work, man. Just babysitting, basically.
I know, bro. That was the hardest thing for me in school was how boring it was. It was like
sometimes some teachers just sit there and lecture the whole class. It's
that was a good thing about COVID. So you weren't at school all day, and then they gave you the work got done with. Oh, go back to sleep. Go work out. Go do something.
Yeah.
But school, you're there all day long, just.
Wasting
talking
time.
Like you can't even focus.
Half the teachers you turn assignments, they wouldn't even check on it.
There's like 100.
It's like did it,
dude? The first time I experienced that was in college. I was in college, and this teacher, I thought I was like acing the class. I was like, damn, dude, I'm doing good on the test and all that. And I got my report, my report card or whatever, and I got a C. And I started asking around the people in the class, I was like, what grade you get? C.
Yeah.
I was like. Everybody got C's? Like, what the fuck, bro? And it was like, damn, I was like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't even grade. Like, he's just you made it every day. Fucking you passed. Get the fuck out of here.
That's when you just realize, I mean, it's just humans. Like, it's just, we all have, human instinct of, like, you think a teacher's just different because they're a teacher, but they're really it's just humans. Like, it's just what type of human you are.
It's like that 20-80 rule, I'm sure, whatever I'm sure you guys have heard it. Like, 20% do 80% of the work, 80% do 20% of the work. There's select few that are going to fucking grind, and the rest are just going to kind of walk their way through it.
Yeah, stay comfortable.
But, I mean, the select few, when you're that select few, you're going to look in a couple of years and see who's successful and see who's not.
Bro, I just caught your tattoos right there, bro.
Yes.
Are those not known? Are those secret?
They're not secret.
Oh, bro,
it was a stick and poke I did like 2 years ago.
It's all good, dude. I got a tattoo on my ass, bro. I had to hide it, and I was like, the only way to hide it is get one on my ass, bro.
No, I didn't.
We all got bad tattoos. It is what it is.
Yeah, my parents.
This guy's not gonna have a bad tattoo. Nah. He's smarter than that. I can tell.
Nah, I'm definitely. I get a little.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, my parents are a little mad when I got these, but you can't really see them. Obviously right now because my shorts are up, but I feel like I'm gonna get them probably covered.
He's just laughing.
I'll probably get them covered. What's funny because everyone they look and they're like, "Are those even real? Like, did you draw? They think that I drew them with pen." A kid asked me the other day. He's like, "Are those pen?" I'm like, "Bro, I've had these for 2 years. Like, they're not. It's not pen. Like, these aren't coming off." I thought it would.
Bro, they blend in though, pretty good. Like, they're not thick and like it's not.
It's a stick and poke, and I thought it would go away, but I was been on for 2 years.
It didn't go away, man.
Bro, it's a tattoo.
It was during the COVID summer too. I was bored, just thought it would look cool, thought it would go away, but.
Well,
I mean, add a little bit of character, I guess.
Yeah, dude. You could kind of like, if you're having a bad day, you could just show the sad one. You're having a good day, show the happy one.
It's a conversation starts with like girls. They'll see my legs real quick and be like, "Oh, you got tattoos," and they just like make up a little story or something.
Yeah, I'm a fucking G, baby. I got.
That's what people thought. Like, people always like, "Do you draw yourself?" I'm like, "No, you look every day. You're gonna be right in the same spot every day."
Nah, bro. I wake up every morning. I draw the same happy.
That's the same.
The same ones, bro. Okay, let's wrap this shit up. Episode 100.
Big
Thank
100.
you. Number 6 on Elite 11, Tommy, Eli. I appreciate you guys. Triple digits. I'm out, bro. Let's close this thing out.